How's it going, man?
All right, how you doing?
What do we got?
I've got what I believe is a first edition of Walden by Henry David Thoreau.
Never.
Oh, that's a classic.
You've never read a book in your life.
I read this one.
In between ditching class, you actually read a book?
I came to the pawn shop today to try to sell a first edition of Walden by Henry David Thoreau. I've read it, and I have no use for it. I'm looking to get anywhere between $900 and maybe $1,300 or $1,500.
What's it about?
It's basically about a guy who wants to go live in the woods and just be self-sufficient. He lives by a lake and grows his own food and catches his own fish and just lives out in the wild on his own.
How's it end?
He goes home.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
Walden's a classic. Even I like this book.
What'd you like about it?
You know, it kind of follows what everybody trying to do today to simplify their life and slow things down. This is kind of what he did about 125 years ago.
Sounds like a bunch of hippie crap. What makes you think it's a first edition?
I had it appraised by a book dealer. They confirmed that it was a first edition.
Okay. Any idea of what you might be looking to get out of it, or?
For this particular series, I've seen it anywhere between $900 and $1,500.
First editions of famous books are always hot with collectors, but I'm definitely no expert on this stuff. So I'm gonna have to call in somebody who is before I can make an offer. Do you mind if I call a friend of mine in who's a book expert? She can kind of give me an idea of what it's worth.
That'd be great.
All right, let me go give her a call.
Great, thanks. I had it appraised by someone I wouldn't consider an expert, so I'm really glad they're gonna call someone in.
Hey, Rebecca, how
Hey
you doing?
guys, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
So what have we got?
It's a first edition of Walden by Henry David Thoreau.
Wow. The guys usually call me down here when they've got a book and they don't know anything about it. They don't know what they're doing. They need an expert. Thoreau was a member of the Transcendentalist movement, which is essentially the first original American literary movement. Besides Thoreau, you've got Emerson, who's probably the most famous card-carrying Transcendentalist, but then you've also got Whitman or Dickinson or even Hawthorne. In 1854, you've got all these amazing works coming out that are truly American for the first time. Leaves of Grass and Uncle Tom's Cabin. So Walden's one of those. What are your concerns?
I don't know if it's a first edition, and especially what's it worth.
Yeah. So Walden's a good book to have, actually. First edition can go for up to $25,000.
Right.
And in this case, this is a first edition.
All right.
The problem is, looking at the title page, we've got London and 1886. First edition was published 1854. This is a first English edition. The last time this book sold at auction, it was estimated at $500 or $600. It went for $100.
Oh, thanks, Rebecca.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it.
Take care.
Thank you.
Nice to meet
Appreciate
you.
it.
Chum.
Till next time.
All right.
All right, take care.
Bye. The first English edition isn't valued as high because it was 30 years later.
So you heard everything I heard. I'm gonna offer you around 50 bucks for it.
I think I can get more out of it.
If I were a high-end used bookstore that specialized in first editions, then yeah, I can see maybe paying a little bit more for it. I'm a pawn shop. I'll go up to 100 bucks, man.
I could go as low as maybe $300, but
125 is gonna be the most I can do.
well, sorry, I just can't do it.
All right, man. Thanks for coming
Thanks.
in. Appreciate it.
All right. We weren't able to make a deal today. I'm a little disappointed. I gotta take the book back home with me, but I'll find a buyer for it.